what is the origin of open educational resources movement? David Wiley coined the term open content in the year 1998. Then OER, the term OER, open educational resource, was used first at the UNESCO 2002 forum on the application, the use and applications of this open courseware for higher education in developing countries. See, developing countries, the students or the teachers or the institutions may not be able to purchase very costly software or tools commercially available. Therefore, in that forum, the applications of this open courseware were discussed at length in developing countries for their use in developing countries. Then this term open educational resources was used. The acronym is OER. Then even before that, the MIT Open Courseware project. MIT means Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which is there in USA. This MIT Open Courseware project is the first recognized OER project which was announced on 4th April 2001, carried out very efficiently and successfully by MIT USA. MIT Open Courseware publishes all of the educational materials from its undergraduate courses and graduate level courses online, freely, openly, to anyone, anywhere in the world. So whatever it does, it will go to the MIT Open Courseware, all its courses. The project uses Creative Commons attribution. I shall explain detailed after some time, but for the time being, this is under free Creative Commons attribution, non-commercial, share-alike license. See, that means this MIT Open Courseware, their courses, the video lectures of the courses, the lecture notes of the teachers, the assignments given by the teacher for that particular course, all those things one can use only for non-commercial purposes. Attribution means we have to give credit to that particular author of that particular course, creator of that open educational resource. We have to acknowledge so and so, this article I have taken from so and so professor from that particular course, this MIT Courseware website, okay, available in that. We must do that. Otherwise, we are, legally, we are not doing correct thing. Legally, we are wrong. Okay. Then share alike. Suppose if you want to modify slightly something, you can modify, but you have to do licensing for that. You have to get the licensing for that under Creative Commons. Again, the same license was originally funded by two foundations, William and Flora Foundation and Andrew Mellon Foundation. Two foundations, they contributed first time some millions of dollars they have given, donated way back 2001, and MIT also has contributed from its revenue. These three started the original program. Right now, MIT Open Courseware is supported by MIT revenue, then some corporates underwriting, major gifts, some new philanthropy organizations give gifts, and donations from site visitors. And initiative, MIT Open Courseware initiative inspired a number of other institutions to make their course materials available as open educational resources. Now, the next point is the the main categories of Oer movement? What are available? So the first category is open courseware. It is the digital publication. Open courseware is the digital publication of very high quality education materials that are freely and openly licensed and are available online to anyone, anytime. They include course planning for a particular course. Yeah, just like that you have done yesterday, many of you, unit level teaching plan, class session teaching plan you have done. So some of the open courseware, how they plan the course, and evaluation tools. How do they evaluate? Is it only a written test? Will there be any project method? Will there be any seminar given by the student? What are the evaluation tools? Along with the content, and they also include these massive open online courses. And many courses have the videos. Many courses have several problems, case studies, all that. Whatever we want to present in teaching a particular course are available in the open courseware. Now, besides MIT, there are other universities also inspired by MIT. If you go through those websites, whatever courses they are offering, some of the courses are available online, which include whatever we need for our course. Only thing is, we have to find out by searching carefully a course which is nearer to the level of our course. Some of the universities, even at undergraduate level or postgraduate level, they are of very, very high standard when compared to our courses. But you can use whatever relevant content, relevant teaching aids, relevant assignment problems available there. That means a part of that which is almost nearer to your syllabus, you can take it and make use of it in your classroom. So open courseware is one of the very important OERs which can be useful by us in our regular classroom teaching learning process. Then another category, Oer Publishers. You see, as I was mentioning a little earlier, there are several commercial books available. Some of the good books are very, very expensive. Even Indian author book, 500 rupees means. See, you have to see the majority of the students, 20% or 30% who can be able to purchase. Many, I know. You may be also knowing. I know an MBA student is working on Saturday and Sunday to get the livelihood for the family for the remaining 5 days. You see, many students are able to manage just their livelihood. They cannot afford to anything in higher education. So these ebooks, Oer Publishers, see, those days are gone with reference to this Oer movement. Don't think just because it is ebook, it is of lower standard. No, there are many ebooks which are even of better standard than the commercial books, because the author of the ebook, some of the people, you see, a few people are so great in this world, and because of those few people only this world is sustaining like this. They have a passion not to earn wealth, but to disseminate knowledge. They have a passion. They will be very happy if the poorest student in the country or in the world gets the same information as the richest person in the world, will be extremely happy. That is the basic philosophy of their life. Therefore, they will publish books and then get under Creative Commons license or open. These are all open educational resources. For example, Khan Academy is doing wonderful things for the benefit of especially higher secondary and higher secondary education. Great contributors. So they are at par. Khan Academy educational material is of equal standard to any other commercial institutions available for higher secondary education in the country. They have even better material. I can definitely say that. So we are publishers. They include books and other assignments, etc., published in the form of books. We are publishers. Then we are third category is we are repositories. You see, many libraries you have in the country, from portals and what is called other things that provide access to information on OER and aggregated resources to institutional repositories. So every library will have the repository. That is OER repository. Anybody, NIT Warangal, if it has the OER repository, anybody in the world should be able to see it. Otherwise, it is not OER repository. If the repository is confined for an access within the institution alone, then it is not OER repository. It is repository. Today, all libraries have repositories. All good libraries have repositories. NIT Warangal also has repositories. But OER repository means it is providing access to any other student from any other college. That is OER repository. Then publicly funded initiatives is another category. So it is already again a big movement. The policy makers on the local, state and national levels are developing policies that encouraging creation of and adoption of OER. So publicly funded initiatives means our Ministry of Human Resource Development, great initiative. Swayam is a great initiative. Swayam Prabha is a great initiative. NPTEL is a great initiative. Right? So India also is contributing significantly to the OER movement. Even IIT Bombay spoken tutorials, public funded initiative only, right? So even our OERs developed in India are used by other countries also. It's a global context. So we are using their OERs, even our OERs also are used by other countries, even developed countries, because some of the best. So India, some of the institutions, you have the greatest teachers. So their contribution is available as OER. Their assignments are very challenging. India is second to none as far as intellectual potential is concerned. The only thing is intellectual potential has to be nurtured. A few examples of sources of OER. We have seen earlier different OERs, videos, PPTs, all that, articles, photographs, images, a big list, 15, 16 softwares like that I have given earlier in one of the slides. Now, these are the examples of sources of OER, right? So, MIT OCW I have already discussed. Even John Hopkins also has its open courseware. That is, you can make use of that also. Tufts of OCW, Open Learn UK OU, OER Asia, Open Education Europa, Yale Open Courses, perhaps Yale University, DOAB, DOAJ, Images. These are some of the examples of sources of OER. That means you go to those websites, then you can see what information is available in those websites. Then depending upon your need, you can get a particular OER from those websites. These are the sources of OER. NPTEL from India is a source of OER. NR OER, Spoken Tutorial of IIT Bombay, Open Education Consortium, OER Consortium, OER Commons, Open Access Textbooks is another source. You go to Open Access Textbooks, then whatever textbooks are available, that will be list. You click on that, you can get it. Okay, you can download, print, whatever purpose. Some will be available not for printing, only for downloading and reading there itself. Okay, in the form of ebook. Open textbooks, I think British Columbia campus. Open textbook, University of Minnesota. Whatever textbooks, those are authored by the faculty of those universities. They put in this Open Textbook, University of Minnesota. You can go to that. Open Textbook, Sunny, Open Stacks College, Sailor, Merlot, Durham, UK, Open Michigan. These are only some of the examples, right? Maybe there may be many more. I have given as an examples reasonably good, reasonably many examples I have given, but you can search. There are many more,